the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. Talk about BMF Season 2, Episode 8. Let me see. All right, to make sure everybody can hear me clear. BMF Season 2, Episode 8. Another fire episode. So much going on. We done saw Chuck ready to buck. Then done blew it and got caught. Damn. We done seen how Terry played the game wise and he ain't sweat Markeisha. And look who come calling back. I see why they in love in real life. We see that Detective Coach Carter done put that lip on some Chinese food, baby. You getting him a little, you're on low main on the low. That's some little low main. You're getting that low on the low. What was that on her belly? She burning herself or something? She said she'd rather hurt herself than other people. I don't know about that one. That's some old feng shui type stuff there. Anyway, we also see again and again Meech operate like a boss. And when you operate like a boss and you treat people right, even when people backstab you and do you wrong, which will happen in life, sometimes because you know that they know deep down you ain't did them wrong and you always was straight up, it'll come back to help you because they know in their heart they wrong. And we saw Wanda when she was about to sell them out and snitch. Meech, A1 since day one in his head, took care of that. You know what I'm saying? When Mama was there and she was all in her feelings, he said, look, Pops is on, man. You your own woman. Do you? You know what I'm saying? He was able to put something for everybody. When Terry was ready to criticize and talk about daddy cheating, he said, man, what you talking about? You sleeping with somebody, mama, and she married. That shut that conversation up quick, didn't it? Didn't it? You start to realize how complicated life can get. See, when you got the child's mind and child's attitude, you think everything is so simple. And, you know, I won't pass go and I won't make a bad decision in life and things don't happen and you're dumb if you did this or you're stupid if you did that. And life is complicated and tricky. You don't know what you may fall in love with or happen to do or end up at or whether you live and things. It just things happen sometimes and you be like, damn. You know, he wasn't looking for a married woman with kids to sleep with. It just kind of happened. Again and again and again and again and again and again and again. And my. All right, also, Meech, one more time, acted like a boss with B. Mickey. This dude damn near suicidal. First of all, he ready to kill Coach Bryant. Detective Lip, he ready to kill the Lip. And Meech catches him. You know what I'm saying? And then talks him out of it, but then gets more info. Instead of killing him, go get the damn gun. That's better. Now he ain't really got nothing on you. Now you free. You don't have to kill him. But this fool, I told y'all, something gonna happen with that gun and his son. And it ain't going to be his son taking the gun and shooting somebody. Because like I said, how in the hell could he keep his job with his son involved with that gun somehow? And most of you all, after I broke it down, it made sense and agreed. So I think something going to happen to his son with B. Mickey or somebody doing something to his son or something like that. I said something similar to that. Let me get a little something, little something to drink, wet my whistle. Let me get into the comments. Shout out to everybody come through for this first reaction. after watching the episode at midnight. Another excellent fire episode. Ill Woods, my boy, said, this has been a great month for television, bro. Fire shows all week. Now I hate to run, but I got to get up on 4 hours. Take care, Jay, in the chat. It's all good, fam. Definitely been a great month for television. I mean, wow. February was just, there's more stuff to watch that you can shake a stick at. I mean, I'm getting old when I'm saying stuff. There's more stuff to watch that you can shake a stick at. As if, like, you get a stick and try to shake stuff at it. Oh, man, I can't shake this stick at everything. It's just too much. Jordan Calloway. I feel bad. I said, I feel sorry for Jamada. I feel sorry for Jamada. I feel sorry for Lala's son. Hey, I do not feel sorry for Da Vinci. Did you see? I mean, of course you saw. And this is my first reaction, so I didn't get to see it again, unfortunately. Did you see them yammies under them hammies? When she took that raincoat off, I was like, them damn eyeballs. Hey, man, Lala ain't old at all to me. I don't give a damn. I said, man, I really messed my life up. I should have took acting way more serious at a young age. I should have got on stage at 18. I should have been trying to get into some shows at 18. Oh, man. I didn't take it as serious at that young of age, and oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Damn. Oh, man. He got a great role. A great role. And then he got 2 great roles. Yeah, man. I definitely see why they are in a relationship. And, wow. And, speaking of relationship, who saw them little legs get bent up by, Gin and Juice? She took them drawers off. Brian had them little legs up there flopping. The little booty cheeks was hanging down. She had little cheeks hanging down and everything. I'm like, oh, snap. He gonna have to find out where the rest of the booty went. Detective got a new case, but it's all good. She said, I ain't striking out today, coach. Put me in the game, coach. Batter up. I need you to be the DH. I need some fastballs, but not too fast. A curveball would be good. I heard a curve and the tip of the thing was good. Good luck. You got a curve ball, coach. I heard a curve and the thing was good. You got one? He took that out of there. She said, look, that's strike 2. I ain't striking out. You gonna handle that? Come on. I've been looking at that lip hang down for a minute. I think it can sop up some of my, you know what I'm saying, wonton soup. Speaking of that, I would like a little wonton soup right about now, hey. Anyway, man, this episode was fire. I'm about to try to cover a little bit of it in order. I know I'm jumping around. Just to recap the episode real quick. And I got some other things. I got so many plans and things coming. I just can't wait till I get all this other stuff reshuffled. But anyway, it is on. It is on. So this episode we see kick off with Meech, and man, he did so much boss moves this episode. But Meech and Terry got the car business going. They flooded with all the weight. And they just like, look, I like how this episode called Push It to the Limit. They done came up now. They the bosses. We see the beginning of their empire of moving weight through the cars. They very organized. Let me drink something right quick. All right. So we see they very organized and how they taking the panels off the doors, putting the dope in, taking it, switching it, putting the money into place, and it seemed like everything gonna be smooth. They start hiring drivers and things, and they end up getting this one woman, Auntie, and they call her Auntie, and then they got this other dude, ex-veteran or whatever, they call him G.I. Joe, Soldier Boy or whatever wanna be. And so we see they starting their operation. Look like everything about to go smooth. Next thing we also see later is that Detective Bryant, it seems that him and Jen and everybody got a new boss, and that their boss, the woman that was there, got transferred. They gave each other the look, as in basically we know what that means. She probably got demoted or put to some crappy assignment because she ain't getting the job done probably. So now they got a new person. And also we learned that K9 has been arrested, and it was in LA. And we also saw what's her name again? Leslie Jones. Yeah, okay. So she been around for a minute. But at this point, she ain't trying to talk to him. They ain't cool. None of that. And so I guess this is the beginning of them working together with the DEA. So, but he also brought up the point that K9 missing is going to create a power vacuum and more problems, war, all of that stuff could possibly come out. And they agreed, the new boss said, yeah, we know, but hey, that's on us, I guess. Now, it's just coincidental that K9 getting knocked at the same time Meech and Terry is flooded with pure Colombian Connect at the best price. A lot of things happen at the right time for them in order for this all to work out. And we see that they're able to flood everything. Now, Terry did bring up a good point that if the Fed's been watching, K9, they probably been watching us. We maybe should switch it up, this, that, and the other. But Meech, he ain't worried about that. And he's saying, we got the opportunity to pick up where he left off. He ain't worried about none of that. He looking to try to expand because they got 300 keys they got to move. So he focused on that. What he ended up doing is going to Cleveland. Boom, 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 boom. Meet him at the crossroad. You won't be lonely. He go to Cleveland to go meet up with the new Connect. One dude he cool with already. But he say, he talked to him like, look, I'm going to make sure you straight. And all I ask is that you introduce me to the other dude. So he talked to dude. They straight. We later see, that Meech, he'd get taken to dude. But dude ain't trying to hear it. And he tell Meech to bounce. So Meech like, all right, man. Don't be tripping when all your customers leaving, going to dude. I tried to put you on. And so they leave. So dude, he ain't trying to hear it. Sometimes And this is all about in life, period. This happens in all walks of life, business, drug game, relation, anything. Sometimes when you're comfortable, being comfortable could be your biggest enemy in life, because sometimes being comfortable makes you not interested in seeing other opportunities, threats, or things that could disrupt your business or what you're doing. One example is we see right here, he comfortable. He ain't worried about what Meech is saying because he don't need it. He's straight. Not realizing and seeing on the horizon that if he come with that lower connect and lower price, dude gonna be able to have better product. He could even make bigger boulders for them shoulders. Got them boulders for them shoulders. You see what I'm saying? And still making profit. Why would anybody go cop from dude? Which we later saw is what happened. And so if he would have realized that, dude couldn't have flooded him out, because they would have both had the same product, same price, and they would have just both had to make money. But he forked up. Another example real quick in business is Blockbuster Video. We all know was the big dog on the block. They had a chance to buy Netflix for 15 million to 30 million, something around there, which would have been nothing for them at the time. And because they was the big boys, they didn't think nothing of Netflix, didn't think they needed it. And we know what happened with that. So anyway, don't ever be too comfortable and think you good. Always listen and see what's up. Not to say everything you got to jump on, but don't think because you good, you don't have to listen no more and pay attention. You always got to listen and pay attention. Never be too comfortable. Never be too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we later saw he had to come back and be, now instead of comfortable, humble. Because he had to swallow that pride when they was at the table making money. He had to come through. Yeah, I'm down. I make money. I ain't trying to have no problems. That's what I thought. Meech smiled at the end. That's another way of Meech coming like a boss. Now, dude came through. He know that dude is broken. He could have embarrassed him, or he could have created possibly an enemy by saying, you should have got down when I told you to. Get out of here. You ain't this. But he ain't do him like that. He did let him know, hey, man, I came at you. This is all I'm about. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to punish you for making that mistake. But you need to let me know you ain't going to make it no more. Dude said he ain't going to make it no more. Boom. You down. That's man moves right there. Boss moves. Too many men would have gotten their feelings, thinking they got to try to do this and that. And, oh, hey, man, get up out of here, man. We about business. You know what I mean? And so many people take it personal, do all this and that. Meech ain't do that. His whole goal was to expand and get more people to move that product. That's the goal. And it wasn't about trying to have a new buddy or a new friend. You see what I'm saying? And so he is a laser focus, and he deals with people straight up. So because he didn't embarrass dude and son him, it made it easier for him to come back into the fold and bring another crew and start to bring everything back together without looking embarrassed too much and this and that. And everybody could save face. That was a key move. Sometimes people be trying to embarrass or say this or say that, not seeing the big picture. And I like how Meech is always a big picture person, you know. And I like how he is like just able to compartmentalize between business and personal. You know, I think that's just a great thing to have, especially at such a young age. But, you know, a lot of people never have it. And some people don't really develop it until they get older. So I wasn't as young as him, but I was younger when I was able to do certain things, be more focused. So, you know, shout out to Meech and Terry, man. They is some advanced dudes. Another thing that I gotta mention is what up with Blackie. He done put Blackie on the mantle, so he could always be here with us forever. I mean, like, come on, man. You had that dog for what, a month? 2 months? How long he had that damn dog, man? Y'all let me know in the comments. How long did he have Blackie? Because, I mean, come on. He ain't had that dog that damn long. And he all head over heels in love over this damn dog. Dude got an issue. And I think he really does have a real issue. And they know it. That's why at the end of the episode, they had the mental illness help hotline number up there. Because dude tripping. Anyway, Cash Doll pulled out the Booger Sugar surprise. I got that, you know how we used to get down, baby. I got that powdered sugar. I'm going to sprinkle it all over, have a little powdered donut party, boo. What? He like, ooh, yeah. Because she said, I got something to make you feel better. Some pussy. Not saying it like that. You got to be like, some Nah, they done went and got sugared up. They done went and got coked up. And her goofy self, I don't know what make her think she about to kill this dude. He talking about, let me go ahead and get in the shower and get it wet before I get it wet. You gonna bring that thing up in here. He done went on here and got in the bathtub about to soak it dokie. And her ass over here trying to get a gun ready. And she high. Like, come on, man. Your ass is tripping. I'm so glad she put that up. I think that's just gonna go wrong in so many ways. I don't want to say he'll kill her, but if she point a gun at him, threatening to kill him, I do not think that is going to end well. He may kill her. And, you know, I know the real person and most of these people, damn near all of them are still alive. But they did kill the Kato on the show. And the real Kato is still alive. So, you know, we'll see. But Monique, I'm glad she put that gun back. And I hope she tries to reconsider trying to take him out. Because it's about to be a wrap if she try to take dude out. She ain't going to be able to shoot him point blank range like that. That's why a lot of people do drive-bys. Because it's easier to just shoot out a window and keep going than to get up close and personal with somebody. Now, I still think it's easier to shoot somebody up close and personal than maybe stabbing or, you know, doing something physical, manhandling. But all of it is difficult to do if you're a regular person. And she a regular person. She work a job at the law firm. And now she talking about killing a thug, ninja. That's all he do. Where Lamar work? You think he work at a law firm? Like, dude never probably had a job before punching a clock. So she ain't ready for that. And, you know, she definitely better stop and think of something else for that one. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, I forgot about this. Man, Meech man, I really like his character of how he handles things on this show, man. The contrast between Meech and Tariq is like night and day. You got a sneaky little biatch, aka Tariq, and you got a straight man making boss moves like Meech. Like, I could never relate to a Tariq. I could never support a Tariq, a Tariq. Like, it's goofy. It's goofy supporting Tariq. Like, he the character I love to hate. That's goofy. But Meech, oh, that's a boss. When they were there selling dope in Cleveland, and the dudes rolled up because they was taking all the customers, and then old boy went to go fight, then he started getting his ass beat. Meech walked up, and he like, damn, I guess we got to help him now. He didn't have to, but he did. He helped him because, you know, we working together. You ain't gonna just sit there and watch him get beat. So he busts a couple off in the air. He ain't get in there and start fighting because, again, he's still focused on my main objective is I want to bring everybody together anyway. So many men nowadays get so emotional and acting like a man. Now, I'm not saying dude wasn't maybe justified when he said when Meech walked over to smoke them, but was that really worth shooting him over? A little beat down, because they could have came in that car and did a drive-by, which is what I thought was about to happen when they first drove up. So, you know, Meech was like, nope, that's bad for business. Hey, I'm just trying to put money in y'all pocket. Y'all need to basically be beating down your boy, because he the one got you eating out his hand. Don't come over here fighting over here. I tried to put money in your pockets. That's a real move right there. He could have came over. He had the gun. He could have tried to be the equalizer. Their problem is boys in the hood. But no. He busts a shot to get your attention and stop. But I ain't going to shoot you unless you try me. Okay. So, man, that's just so many boss moves, man. And, you know what I'm saying? I think that was another thing that was dope. Teresa, you say Monique turning into a knock. Baby's not at home. I know, right? You said she could have always said self-defense. That's true. That is true. Because they had said that he'd been stalking her. So that's a good point. But I'm not necessarily saying the cover-up may be impossible, but the literal execution of this plan, I think, is a bad thing for her to try to pull off, and it's near impossible for her to do. But yeah, they got a lot of ways to cover it up and get away with it. A few ways. I mean, he a piece of crap anyway, and she a pretty woman with kids at a law firm, and he broke in her place, she could say. I mean, yeah, what jury gonna try to throw her in jail over Lamar? He's a piece of crap with a piece of crap hanging out of him. This piece of crap got a piece of crap. Oh, hell no. Yo, doo-doo got doo-doo on it. Ew. Hey, for real. So, bad. But, we see Chuck. Oh, Chuck. Chuck getting bucked wild up in this piece. We see Mabel then came through, so she liked the adventure. The surprise. She liked the thrill of the ding-ding that she ain't supposed to have. Because her husband, ding-ding, another woman got that she shouldn't have from her. And like most people said, they swingers, which, you know, it was kind of obvious. We kind of suspected that. But we see Mabel came in the house, wanted to buy a skillet and some sausage. Yeah, let me put that sausage on the skillet, baby. Yeah. Let me get it right now. Hey, baby, wait a minute. Hold on. You can't be doing this up in here. She like, well, where can we do it? Well, maybe we can get a room. So they done got together, decided to get a room. Lucille that came downstairs, don't even know, giving her a hug, letting her borrow her stuff. That's going to hurt bad when Lucille find out who it is. We already saw he ain't about to be playing no tunes no time soon. She done broke everything up. She done broke his guitar up. You want to pluck something, you should have been plucking this missionary, mother. Should have been plucking this missionary more often. Working extra hours, but we still broke. Yeah, you been putting overtime on that ass. Who is she? Who is she? I'm glad he ain't say yet. Mabel, man, what's so messed up is she just messed with his mind. Because she like when he didn't want to give it. And she felt in control of taking that thing. I seduced him. Married man, yup. Just like that broad did me. I'm going to take that. I borrowed her skillet. I'm going to borrow that sausage. Yeah, she don't know how to season it right. All she uses is salt and pepper. I got some Tony Satchmo. I got some allspice, some Lowry's up on that pig. I'm about to go ahead and put my foot on that sausage. Now she done. You know what? I'm full. I don't think this will work, Charles. That's my friend. That's my friend. I borrowed her skillet and sausage, but you know what? I'm full. I don't want no more sausage. I think I'm gonna get something else. See ya. Get the fork out the damn hotel room. Damn! And then his dumbass got busted. Double whammy. No slammy. You went from getting 2 pieces of pie to now you back to being dry. But now you know that where the strip club is. Hey, nah. Yeah, baby, yeah. Hey, I got all this extra money for you, boo. How many kids you need to go to college? Yeah, my kids ain't going nowhere to college. Hey, I got it for you. This is the Lord's work. Yeah, every dollar I slap on that ass puts a book in the child's hand. Domino. Say Ramon Hope say, and Chucky still ain't fixed the walls at the crib. I know, right? Them walls ain't never getting fixed. She about to go ahead and throw the damn guitar through the wall. All kind of stuff. Them sugar walls done got dry. They really is drywall. That's all he got is dry walls for real in that house. That was representation. Metaphorical. I left it dry because that's all I ever got. There's no design because you don't give me no flavor. It's only going to be straight in and straight out. That's all you ever gave me. That's all you going to get. Now he embarrassed. He mad. He got busted. I know all the women is happy Chuck got busted. Let me know in the comments how many ladies is happy Chuck got busted. Put a 1C if you happy that Chuck got busted. Put a 2C if you not happy he got busted. Not to say that you happy that he cheated or not happy that you see what I'm saying? So if you, I put it this way. I don't say it's good to cheat on your wife. And I don't think that it was bad that he got caught. But I don't like that he got busted, how he got busted, and where he got busted at the time. That's the thing. I don't like that. I would have rather it been in home instead of public. But maybe it being in public saved his ass, because she probably she might have stabbed and cut him at home. We see she got home and bust that damn guitar like the honky tonk man. Bow, what up? She bust his guitar like the honky tonk man on the Macho Man's head. Damn. She's playing, he ain't playing no tunes. Honky tonk man surprise. So, hey, he might be dead if she'd have found out at home. But you know, the reason I figured most ladies be happy that he got busted is because I've watched Power a few times with some ladies and season 1. And it seemed like to a T, whether the ladies was my mama or a friend or whatever, they all be like by episode 3 or something, or 2 or something, when he messing around with Angie. When she gonna find out? They all can't wait to when Tasha finds out about him and Angie. So I figure, hey, the same thing going on. But anyway, Shy Girl say 1C. I'm glad Lucille knows what is up. You know what I'm saying? See, it's the same thing. How many of y'all was glad when Tasha found out? I mean, I'm glad, but I don't be in a hurry. But then again, I may be, if I'm being honest, which I never am. No, I'm joking. But if I'm honest, I would want to know right away if somebody was cheating on me, be using me, got me up here doing whatever, and your ass is like, oh, no, you ain't got me doing none of that. You better go ahead and whatever it is, you better hit them up. Get a little agua. So, I mean, yeah, I would want to know. Speaking of wanting to know, I want to know, I want to know, I want to know. That's all the rest of the words I do know. What the hell, Wanda? She got mad now that she know and seen that old broad all in the roller cave, all in the business. She come there ready to snitch, then switch. Y'all stay away. He's like, man, what? What the hell you come here for? Man, ladies, let me know in the comments what you think about that one. What's up with Wanda and her emotions ready to snitch on Terry because he sleeping with somebody else? Do you think she would have been justified if she went through with snitching on Terry at the station? Put a 1T if you think that she is justified in snitching on Terry. Put a 2T if you don't think that she is. You heard me say if I don't. I don't think she justified in snitching on Terry. Now, I'm not going to say that she would be justified if he was doing her wrong and not paying child support and all that. I'm not going to say that she would still be justified for snitching, but I will say she would have a better case and a better reason to justify why she snitched if she says she did it because he was doing her wrong and wasn't doing anything for them. But he does take care of her. He does take care of the kids. And Meech said he'd be there no matter what. And everybody know Meech is a man of his word. That's why I always try to tell my son, always be a man of your word. Don't say things you don't mean, and always mean what you say. That's what I try to live by. And people will respect that and know if you say you're going to do something, you do it. So, yeah, she was upset and caught up in her emotions. But at the same time, you tripping because it ain't like he telling you not to go mess around or whatever. You can go and do what you want to do. He's still going to take care of the kids, give money, whatever the case you need. But I know a lot of women and sometimes men, because they hurt, they can't be with that person. They want to hurt them by keeping the kids away or messing up a vehicle or house or something like that, or trying to punish them one way or another. And so, in her way, instead of messing up a car, she gonna mess up his life and throw him to the lip. But she thought about it at the last minute. The last minute. And realized maybe she shouldn't do that. Get her ass up out of there. Shy girl, you said 2T. Wanda is pregnant. Her emotions are all over the place. Good point. Good point. Pregnant women, emotions do be all over the place. That ain't trying to be male chauvinist. Shy girl actually brought it up. But it is true. I've lived with a pregnant woman. So, you know, that's a good point. Savannah said 2T. T is taking care of them. Exactly. You know, so Stephanie Young says she needs to see how it plays out. Right, I agree. It's too soon. Too soon. The baby ain't born yet. You don't even know how long, what may happen with him and Lala. And, you know, as we know, he ain't going back like Harlem Nights. Hey, this is Daddy. Put Mommy on the phone. Hey, I ain't never coming home again. Y'all have a nice life. Goodbye. Yeah. Yeah. That's what actually happened in his mind. He ain't never coming home. It's over. Have a nice life. But she don't know that yet. And that don't mean that he still never kept taking care of his kids and stuff. I'm sure in real life, he's always taking care of his kids because they so much about family. I'm assuming that he's always taking care of his kids with her. Again, that's an assumption. I don't know for sure what happened with their kids. If anybody does know, you feel free to share in the comments. But, I mean, the kids are grown now. This is in the 90s. So they got to be at least 30-something. So I'm sure they have been taken care of, at least financially. I'm sure they've had their ups and downs in life because of the life that their fathers lived. But we all have our moments in life for different reasons. So I don't know. But anyway, we'll see how it all play out. Savannah says, I always manage to remain friends with my exes. What? Even after we break up. Well, or what do you say? They DM'd? even with my exes DM'd. I'm getting old. I don't know what this DMMMB is. But the moral of the story is y'all always stay cool. And I'm the same way. I don't stay in contact with everybody, but I'm not on bad terms. If I see somebody or something, it isn't like, oh, you dirty mother, you did this, you did that. Yeah, he ate this. He used to live on my couch and eat my food. Oh, he robbed me. I don't really, thankfully, have those experiences. For whatever reason, it may not have worked out, but it wasn't physical or none of that stuff where we had to have bad blood. Just moved on, and I'm happy with that. That's fine. We don't have to necessarily be in contact. Not that that's something wrong with it, but when I'm done, I don't really care. I don't know. Maybe I didn't compartmentalize like Meech, but I mean, I be moving forward sometimes. Well, I guess I always in a way. So if I'm done, and whether it was friends or whatever, now friends, definitely some that I've known, and if it didn't, whatever reason, work out or things happen and I move forward or time, it's almost impossible for me to go back, and a woman, well, hey, women got certain things that can always change a man's mind, okay? So I don't normally go back, and it ain't something that I would think about, but I will never underestimate the powers of the PU. I see you. Anyway, she don't know. She still got the young thing, and I'm sure they'll probably still be close. So, Tony Luster said T and his son are tight. Okay. So, there you have it. So, he always been there. Stephanie Young, right, Jay? Still cool with my exes. We cool. Exactly. We cool. We cool. We ain't got to do all that, but we cool. So, we about to, let me see, do this one more thing where I'm going to talk about, and then I'm going to do my Moscow. We see the feds is now watching. I keep forgetting his name, but damn near they third in command behind B. Mickey, and they done followed him to this mansion and then pulled over Soldier Boy. So hopefully they get word out that Coach Cop and them is really watching, and the Soldier Boy let them know the cops followed you to this crib. They watching you. And I don't know, man. It ain't looking good for old boy. And B. Mickey. Any other dope organization, we already know what's about to happen. They gonna kill dude. He falling apart. He know too much. He a liability. Gangsters don't do counseling and rehab. It's easier to just shoot you, and dead men tell no tales, and I don't have to worry about it, than trying to do this, do that, be your friend, hug you, give you a shoulder to cry on. But that's all that Meech does. And we see on the previews for the next episode that Terry and these damn guns and killing. And Meech said, we don't kill members of BMF, which that will be very powerful, because most people know if you get out of line or do certain things in other organizations, cliques, gangs, the penalty is death. So I'm sure you don't snitch. I'm sure that was some snitch or die. But other than that, we could figure out something. And you know what? I back that up. The penalty is snitch or die ain't true, because B. Mickey is snitch. So I don't know. That is telling a whole nother signal. I don't know what that means right there in the organization. I don't know how Meech made this work in a way for so long when people know it's really no penalties. They kind of rule. They don't rule with an iron fist. They rule by love. But then again, I would rather be a ruler by love than with an iron fist. You know what I'm saying? Rule by fear or love. You all let me know in the comments, where would you rule, by fear or love? That's a good one. And in the world, we've seen both. And they can both be successful. You can be successful with both. But what type of success and how long, it's a different story. Al Capone ruled by fear, and he did a lot of things. But in the grand scheme of things, Al Capone, and y'all can Google it, he was only running things in Chicago. I can't remember the exact amount. I want to say it was only like a 6-7 year period. But I know for a fact it was like under 10 years. Whereas Meech and BMF damn near did it for 20. So, hey, you can rule by fear, you can rule by love, and Al Capone was one of the biggest to ever do it, and so was Meech and them. So, hey, I don't know. At least you can wish me love. Alright, let me go ahead and give my rating for this episode. My Mosco rating. Alright, the Mosco is my rating system that I use. And it's real simple. 4 categories, 25 points each. And if you want to get a score between 1 and 10, I can always drop the decimal point. Let's get into it. First, the visual cinematography, excellent. The way it started off with the camera work, with the dope surrounded and it's going through and the zoom in and zoom out. We seeing Lala and oh my. We done seen a little Asian cuisine on the menu, some soul food, some candy yams, greens and cornbread. Had a fight in this month, so I'm gonna definitely get the visuals and cinematography. A 23, because they had a lot of nice visuals going on. Storyline and plot, fire. I love how they are portraying the character of Meech and how he handled himself. We seeing them expand the operation. We seeing what's going on with B. Mickey. I told y'all that ain't nothing gonna happen with that damn gun and the son, because then he wouldn't be having a job. Something else gonna happen with that gun and the son, and exactly what happened. And many other things. We saw them finally hook up, little soul food, Asian cuisine fusion. So, what is it? Asian fusion. And, I'm going to give it a 22 for this episode because it was pretty good. A little bit better than average. And special effects, makeup, costumes, not really any of that going on too much. Nothing that stands out. Although the costume they have for Lala, that birthday suit, oh, wow. That birthday suit they had for her, magnifique. But I'm going to give it a 20 overall because they didn't have a lot of special effects, makeup, and costumes. And then overall, entertaining, fun factor. This was a very entertaining episode. I enjoyed it a lot. And I'm going to say that it wasn't the greatest episode of TV I've ever seen, but it was definitely above average. And I'm going to give it a a 22. I'm going to give it a 22, which would bring it to a MOSCO of a 87 out of 100, or a 8.7 out of 10. Damn near a 9. The only thing really hurting it is there's no special effects. And with the MOSCO, I try to balance everything out. But if you realize this isn't a special effects show, this ain't The Mandalorian, all right, then without that, like I say, I always give a 0.5 margin of discretion in either direction. If you say that this is a 9 for this episode, or even maybe a 9.5, I could see that case. And if you think that it's a 8.5, I could see that. If you say a 8, I think it's a little better than an 8. And the way my rating scale is just like school. 70s is a C, 80s is a B, and 90s is a A. So even if it's an 8, that's still a B, which is above average television, because everything ain't a B and up. So it's still pretty good. And either way, I enjoyed it. You let me know what's your MOSCO. What would you rate it? Hashtag MOSCO and put in your rating. All right. And you got to put in MOSCO like it's spelled, my name. Anyway, getting ready to call it a night. I appreciate everybody for coming through. I will be live Friday night, so everybody be on the lookout. Everybody have you all a good evening. Appreciate everybody for coming through for this first reaction, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Deuces.